Deuteronomy, the fifth book of the Old Testament. The fifth book of the Bible is Deuteronomy, which takes the form of a series of speeches given by Moses to the Israelites as they prepare to enter the Promised Land. The book is divided into three main sections: a review of Israel's history and the giving of the law, chapters 1 to 11, instructions for the covenant relationship between God and his people, chapters 12 to 26, and blessings and curses for obedience and disobedience, chapters 27 to 34. The book of Deuteronomy begins with Moses' review of Israel's history and the giving of the law. Moses reminds the Israelites of God's faithfulness and their own disobedience and rebellion. He also restates the Ten Commandments and gives additional laws and regulations that are meant to guide the Israelites in their relationship with God and with each other. The second section of Deuteronomy covers the instructions for the covenant relationship between God and his people. This includes instructions for worship, sacrifices, and celebrations, as well as laws for social justice and the treatment of the poor and vulnerable. The book emphasizes the importance of following God's commands and the consequences of disobedience. The final section of Deuteronomy contains blessings and curses for obedience and disobedience. Moses exhorts the Israelites to choose obedience and faithfulness, promising them blessings if they do so. He also warns them of the consequences of disobedience, including curses and judgment. One of the key themes of Deuteronomy is the importance of the covenant relationship between God and his people. The book emphasizes the importance of following God's commands and the consequences of disobedience. It also emphasizes the importance of faith and obedience, as seen in the examples of Abraham and Moses. Another important theme of Deuteronomy is the importance of social justice and care for the vulnerable. The book emphasizes the need for fair treatment of the poor, widows, orphans, and foreigners, and for care of the land. A key takeaway from the book of Deuteronomy is the importance of obedience and faithfulness to God. The book emphasizes that obedience and faithfulness lead to blessings, while disobedience leads to curses and judgment. It also emphasizes the importance of the covenant relationship between God and his people, which provides the basis for the Israelites' identity as God's chosen people. Another takeaway from Deuteronomy is the importance of social justice and care for the vulnerable. The book emphasizes the need for fair treatment of the poor, widows, orphans, and foreigners, and for care of the land. This serves as a reminder to us today that we are called to care for those in need and to be good stewards of God's creation. In summary, Deuteronomy is a book that emphasizes the importance of obedience, faithfulness, and social justice. It provides a reminder of the consequences of disobedience and the importance of following God's commands. The book also emphasizes the covenant relationship between God and his people, which provides the basis for their identity and calling. The themes and lessons of Deuteronomy continue to be relevant today, reminding us of the importance of obedience, faithfulness, and social justice in our own lives and communities.